What's good, my true blue babies? So today I'm doing my very first story time video. So I really wanted to go ahead and give y'all a little bit of tea about me. I've been wanting to do a story time for a long time, you feel me? And I honestly didn't know where to start or how to do it, but I done watched a couple of them, so I think I got it down pat. This story time is pretty much talking about how I actually started everything. Because I'm pretty sure y'all just like, you've been writing music since you was a kid. I know that's how it started. No. Let me give y'all the tape. So when I was in elementary school, I found a very big passion for writing. I used to write a lot as a child because I had a really hard time expressing myself back in the day. You feel me? I wasn't a kid that was just verbal with everybody. I didn't like sharing my emotions. I didn't like sharing my feelings with people. So it took me a long time. And then on top of that, just the fact that giving me a little bit more tea. When I was younger, I used to be in the system. My granny took me and one of my other siblings, and we stayed with them. You feel me? So I feel like I never really got a voice to really tell my story before. So writing was kind of the closest thing that made me feel comfortable at the time because I wasn't into talking to people. But anyways, back to the poem. So this poem that I'm going to be going over for you guys, I literally wrote this poem November 11th of 2010, bro. That was so long ago. I was super young. So this poem is a very, very important poem to me. It's called Simply Beautiful. I wrote this poem for my grandfather. He passed away a few years back, and at that time I was still in high school because I don't have, unfortunately, any of the poems that I wrote from middle school or elementary. So we going where it's at. When I lost my grandpa, it was a really, really big traumatic loss for me. Like I said in the beginning of my video, my grandparents took us in, and I never got to be around my father at all during that time. So my grandfather was my father. He was my grandpa. He was my everything. You feel me? And when I lost him, I felt like I literally lost my best friend. I literally lost half of me, half of my heart. Like, man. So before his funeral, my granny had asked me to write a poem because she knew that I was really big in writing. A very big emotional writer. I had no issue with expressing myself through a pen and paper. Now, y'all gotta bear with me because I have not read this poem since my grandpa passed. So, it's definitely been a minute since I done sat here and read through any of these words. So, just bear with me, you feel me? And after the poem, I'm going to tell y'all a little bit more tea. But, yeah, I'm going to read y'all a little bit of what I got. So, once again, this poem is called Simply Beautiful. From the day that I can remember, I seen you as simply beautiful. From the grace in your soul to the wisdom I came to know. Throughout my tears and all of my fears, you were my hero. I reminisce in the days that you came into my life. From the day that God made you to the day you showed me the light. You are simply beautiful and oh so bright. You were the man that I looked up to as a father figure, and I was right to love you and to get to know you because behind those bright brown eyes was an angel sent from above to guide me on my way. We sing of not sorrow, but instead happiness, because you're dancing gracefully with the angels and all of the rest. You were a diamond in the rough, but not polished and simply beautiful. You always knew how to mend a broken heart, just with a smile that no one could forget. So my tears are only temporary, because you are in a better place now. I might not know the meaning of life and death yet, but one thing I do know is that you will always and forever be simply beautiful. Ooh. That's a tearjerker, y'all. That poem literally meant so much to me. I feel like it was probably the hardest thing for me to say at my grandpa's funeral, but I definitely did it. I made it happen. Yeah, that is one of the very first poems that I've written, or at least the book to the very first poem that I've written. So that is my poem, Simply Beautiful. And this is where it started for me. I have so many other poems that I can't wait to share with y'all. Once again, this is my very first story time. So if y'all like my stories, if y'all like my poems, or y'all want to know what else is up in this book, you feel me? Because I know y'all see it ain't got no cover, which means it's been around for a while. But if y'all want to know what's in this book, you feel me? Stay tuned. Like, comment, you feel me? And I'm out of there. Honey, it's tea.
My way. I'ma start, give me some space. Never follow other niggas.